growing pains.
What is going on, guys? We're back at it again. Episode 7, Growing Pains Podcast, featuring Marina, Coffman, the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Mayhem Miller.
It sounded great on your laptop speaker, or whatever the hell that thing is. Robot speaker that you talk into. Yeah, that one. The $75 Walmart special. Look,
it was some Target.
I changed my background to this, and now I have no clue how to change it back. So we're kind of stuck, guys. We're kind of trapped in the, where am I? The ISS. We're high above the universe. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Let me fix it. How have you been doing during your quarantine, Marina Coffman?
I'm okay. I'm just ready for it to be over.
Whatever. You're already back in the gym training.
I know, but I want to go get like a cheeseburger inside a restaurant.
Are you cutting weight hard right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Oh.
Jason, you know she's starting an OnlyFans, but it's just her eating cheeseburger.
Kind of healthy. Well, look, man, this is the new internet age in which we get to market ourselves individually to millions of people. You should be happy that you're in an age such as this, where I can stick a picture of the earth on my mouth and speak for the whole world when I say, I love MMA. Oh God, will you let me talk one time, Cameron? Every time you gotta every time I'm giving a nice little segue to the next question, you have to yell into your Logitech Pro 1 speaker and ruin the whole thing. Marina Coffman, what have you been doing? Kickboxing? I know you've been grappling.
I've been doing a lot of wrestling, a lot of wall work and takedown defense, stuff like that.
Nice. Get ups from bottom, right?
Yeah. Some underhooks.
Underhook. And have you got it down where you spring off your leg? You know how when a dog, okay, pit bull, I'm talking like a good breed of dog, like a strong one that can wrestle. Pit bull is the best. But all dogs do this maneuver, right? That if they get dumped on their back, they do this crazy thing where they twist their body and spin back into the other dog and get up on their feet real quick. This is the technique. That little puppy move.
You're gonna have to take a video and show me.
No, I definitely have a series of videos coming out, but this one specifically is for you. I'm going to make it and give you the shout out, okay? Because all over the world, I've been doing consulting on mayhemmartialarts.com, and I really feel like I'm making an impact and bringing some fighters' levels up just because I'm not in the fight. I'm outside, so I can think about it rationally, and I'm calm. I'm on the couch at home watching you, Marina Coffman. I'm chilling. I'm sometimes drinking a diet soda. You know what I mean? I'm indulging in life. And I see these little tweaks to your game or what you need to just jump up to that next level. And if I can help you, oh my goodness, I'm so thankful. I'm trying my best to help Cameron. So I'm passing it to you too, Marina. I wanna help you improve your game. And I'm happy to hear that you've been doing that. Tell me about the team. I know you have your core group, and it's mostly dudes, huh?
Yeah. I have about 3 girls right now that kind of train on and off, but only one girl that actually fights. But yeah, it's pretty much all 160 up dudes.
Oh man. Well, just don't work with the dummies. Make sure that the guys that you train with, because the weight differential is it's a big issue,
I just low kick the dummies.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, though.
Low kick and move.
Yep.
Roll under. Roll this way. Roll that way. Yep. Just keep your jab out there, right? Like you did with old girl. Buff. I don't know if she's redhead kind of chick. Man, you just kept the distance. Bink, 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 bonk, bink, bang, bonk, bang, bink, bang. Low kick, high kick, Low. Oh, high kick to keep you honest. Low kick. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Just like, sorry, I've been watching EDC all weekend.
I heard.
Yeah, we've seen on your Twitter.
Right? And then what does she do? Just come in with the ga 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 ga. Marina Coffman style. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I'm excited by your next one. Yeah, do you have anything worked out or no? I told you to tell me before you sign something. I want to see this.
I don't have anything like figured out yet.
That's a fucking lie.
I've had like some offers, but I can't really say anything about. I'll message you. I'll message you privately about them.
Uh-oh.
And get your
Slide up in
opinion.
my DMs. Be careful,
Yeah,
girl.
I'll slide in those
Back
DMs.
up. Back up. Hey, no, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm excited.
But I just want to fight soon. I don't even care.
Raring to go. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, that's the DM conversation. That's like one of those, like, you know what I mean, like the wheeling and dealing MMA, and we're just doing it live on a podcast. You know what I mean? We're just like, yo, this is how things work out. Okay, I got this guy over here, and then, yo, I'm gonna connect you with this guy over there, and then what? We put the sponsors on the shorts, right? And then, and then next, no. I want that sponsor on the shorts, right? And then the mat over there, you'll get that for 50 grand. No, 100 grand then. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud here. Cameron.
Yeah.
What did you talk to her about before I got on the air?
We were talking about a bunch of stuff. I read through my text last night. I don't know where we got the video game thing from. I thought you were going to play video games with me and my homies for the free.
Dude, if I would have known that Coffman was here today, I would have had more prepared. No idea. You just flashed that on me.
No, right? I had this.
It's fine, but I just feel like as a investigative journalist, I need to do a little more research because I would have watched all the fights. I only watched a couple. I would have watched some more and seen more training footage of her. And then, like, we could have done a whole breakdown so that I could advertise mayhemmartialarts.com video consulting. But, now I just got to freewheel it and say, hey, your hair looks nice.
100%. So, Marina, I don't think Jason, do you know why Marina's nickname is No Mercy?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
I mean, look, I don't even need to know. I just know it's No Mercy Coffman. Yeah, I know her.
Marina, for the viewers, could you maybe tell the story?
What?
I don't think there's a story really like it. It's a Mayhem level story.
So I was at my fight for Tough Enough, and it was after my fight, and I had to go to the promoter, and I had to, show my fight receipts to get paid. And so I pulled out my phone to show them the receipts, and Pornhub was on my phone. And the video was like, no mercy for her young, whatever. I won't say it for the viewers. Whatever.
What? Say it for the what?
Like,
I don't even get it. Without even the line that it is.
No mercy for her,
No. Is it the C word? I don't get it.
Like the P word.
Yeah.
There's no mercy on her poontang?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Anyways,
God bless America.
So
She's doing 50,000 RPMs on the robot beam. You know what I'm saying? My goodness.
Anyways, that was on my phone when I went to show him my flight receipt. So I was like, oh my God, like, holy shit, like trying to get it off my phone. And he was like, oh, it's
too
okay.
late. You simulcast it to your church on accident.
So
technology is a double-edged sword there. No mercy.
I was at the I was having drinks with my coaches, Clint and John, afterwards, celebrating, and they just thought it would be hilarious, that I would be No Mercy because of that. And yeah.
Was that the URL for the Pornhub video you were watching?
Yeah, like that was the title.
Man, No Mercy. I'm gonna, just for science, I'm gonna take a look at it.
Oh, okay, for sure. Science. Next little science for there. Yeah, I think it's probably the funniest nickname I've heard. And I also like how it's pretty badass when you find out the reason. You're like, that's the least badass reason to ever get a nickname. That's the most like serious.
Kirk?
What's my nickname?
What about yours, Kirk?
That's not my nickname, bro. I got my whole nickname tatted on me. It's never been my nickname. Ever.
You gave yourself a nickname and tatted
I didn't give myself a nickname. My friends gave it to me. You can't give yourself a title.
What is it?
What is it?
My nickname is Hellboy. They gave me Hellboy. There we
Do you
go.
have giant ass arms?
No, and he doesn't have giant arms. He has a giant
Do you-
wrist.
Do you have horns?
Hands. That's the whole point. I got called fucking Hellboy, so I was probably like a sophomore in high school, and I came over to the Navy when my friend visited. I got it tattooed on my stomach. Real smart guy.
Show us.
I'm not showing you my tattoos on my stomach.
Nah. Why not? She's showing her tattoos.
Yeah.
I got my
You
Hellboy
gotta
tattoo.
yell so we can see.
Is that a tramp stamp?
No, that's on my front. I got my little people up tattoo, Hellboy tattoo, my swallows, my ribs blasted.
Man, this is just podcast gold right here.
Jason, why don't you show us your tattoos? You gotta show us your hand one.
Yeah, I'll show them when I feel like it.
Oh, on me. Hey, don't feel rushed, dog. Don't feel rushed. Hey, this is your world, bro. We just living it. All right, hey.
Thank you for acknowledging my fantasies.
Hey, we know we're rolling, right? Hey, namaste, senpai. You ain't gotta take nothing from Davila Kohai and fucking Marina Sama.
So, are you gonna talk to the hot chick on the podcast, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I had another
on to me?
question lined up. Coach.
All right.
Coach. So, Marina, with all things that we've been talking about with these prospects, this and that and the other fourth, do you see yourself fighting in the U.S. more or less with all these people texting you?
Wait, say that again?
From what we talked about before, do you see yourself fighting in the U.S. more or less from the people that have been hitting you up for various opportunities?
Less.
Less, yeah. Is that just how it is, you think, for fighters going through that transition at your level?
I think female fighters get offers to fight out of the U.S. more, because I think it's harder to find female fighters, especially at like the lower weight classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I don't know. I don't know if that's like exactly why, but I think it's like female fighters are just harder to find.
Are you still thinking about dropping to 105?
Yeah, I'm like
How serious is
112 pounds right now.
No.
That's not even a hard cut then, because you said after your surgery you dropped a bunch of weight.
Man,
Yeah.
listen here, Marina Coffman. No. Why? You're already skinny, girl. That's good. But it just put some muscle. You can pack some more. It's a weight training time. And then you can be 115 and strong.
Yeah. I think the time off training I lost a little muscle. So I think when I start training fully again and pack on a little bit more, I'll probably gain it back and probably stay at 15.
And eat and go ahead and get, you know what I mean? And then start your cut after. Because right now you're underweight, right? And it just happens that, if you don't train and you don't eat properly, suddenly you just kind of wither away. You atrophy. And that's just the way. And I've seen you in real muscular shape where you're the peak performance Marina. And I think there's another jump that you can make again, because you just redevelop yourself as a athlete, as a martial artist.
Yeah, definitely. When I'm lifting a lot and training heavy, I was walking around at 135 just because I was
muscle head. Oh my God.
Wait, so how much of yourself do you think you leave in the sauna when you're walking around that much? Because that cut's not easy to cut.
So the way I would cut is when I clean up my diet, I would usually hit 125.
Okay.
Just by cleaning up my diet, and then when I really restrict my diet, I get to 120, and then I just bath out 5 easy, 1 bath, hit 150.
Nice. I love that bath. Ep7 salts sitting there, putting my toe in the faucet, going whoopity doo doo doo. I wish I had a rubber duck. I got 4 more pounds to lose. That's what you have to
Yeah, and then you get wrapped up in a burrito afterwards.
Oh my goodness. I ate so much after I did the infamous 22-pound weight cut that I vomited at some Japanese people's wedding.
Oh God.
I wasn't even invited. I just
Wedding
vomited in the corner. I blessed their union.
Ruined their day.
No, I mean, look.
No, that probably was a great story.
The staff, it's not a great story. I'm telling it right now, and I don't even like it, this story.
That's probably the only story they tell about their wedding.
They didn't even see me. The staff at that hotel in Japan was so on top of it, They were basically right behind me with the puke bucket. Even though I tried to hide and go in the corner because I was like, oh my God, I just ate way too much food after not eating food for a week. And now I'm going to vomit right now. I don't have time to go anywhere. And then, I was already hunched over, tossing out that bento box that I just ate and a couple of pineapples, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry to bring it up so vivid detail, but it was an amazing weight cut. And I won the fight. So, win-win.
How much weight did you cut for the Bisping fight?
Fuck, too much. Way too much.
Did you think you left some of yourself in that sauna for that fight?
Oh my God. Most
because your stamina went out pretty quickly that fight, right?
Oh my goodness, don't remind me. I felt like I was dead and I had to go fight this guy 2 more rounds. I said, 3 more rounds. I was like, oh my God, bro, I'm fucking dead right now. Like, how the fuck I'm going to go out here and take this beating like a man.
The first one looked good, though.
I wore that beating like an Armani suit. No, but the second one was just dead, flat, dying. Like, why am I like this right now? Like, what the, and then, I got pieced up pretty nice, but
good boxing.
I made a good show of it. I made it exciting. Yeah. I knew I had nothing left, so I just went for it. And, I got out techniqued. He just was a very disciplined guy no matter what. Even when I had him down in the first, he just stayed disciplined. And I think that's a big part of his success is sticking forward like that. And, and I just wasn't there. I just wasn't, 100%. And that's how it goes in the game. Sometimes you come in at not 100, and you got to do with what you can with what you have. Right, so, Marina Coffman?
Yeah.
Fans only / no mercy.
Yeah.
Just eat hamburgers on it.
You kind of never know who's going to show up on fight day until you wake up.
It's a gamble, isn't it? It's a gamble that day. Like, man, I feel fucking strong today. And you just got to get them. And then, I know.
I always say usually after weigh-ins, like, usually you either feel better or worse after weigh-ins because you either see the guy.
What fight did you feel best? What fight did you feel best? What fight did you feel best? Let's make it specific.
Probably my last fight with that Megan girl.
Come on, give her a name so we can Google this shit.
Megan Penning.
Megan Penning.
Yeah, it was the one where I had like the white and blue outfit on, and I was like jabbing her and piecing her up with my hands, and then
tell me more about this white and blue outfit.
It was I had it made in Australia actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check that out for sure.
Yeah. She said she wanted to stand with me, and the second I hit her, she just started diving for my legs. So.
No, I already seen this.
Wrestler now.
I already seen this. Yeah. Well, but that happens a lot, Marina Coffman. I feel like the girls don't realize that you can kickbox better than the average bear. You know what I mean? You're just like, and you use your length, and you use your, and they know at this stage in your career that your jiu-jitsu game is rough. And it's it's a
smart game plan to take me down. I can't fault anyone for wanting to take me down.
Yeah,
just don't say you want to stand with me.
Yeah, but I mean, are you working some takedowns into your arsenal? Because sometimes there's some Dutch kickboxing girls even at your weight, that are very and over there, Singapore, Thailand. You've seen the 16-year-old girl. Muay Thai champion, somebody edit that into this video. She's 16, Marina. This girl's already been training since 3. So she just grew up in this gym, and she does these crazy knees that just penetrate.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then it's those poor little Thai girls. Man, she swings their neck around.
Mm-hmm.
And just gives them the business. And when they're tired, they're just wobbling like a noodle. Like
she looks like she's like 80 pounds too.
Child abuse! Child abuse! Child abuse!
This would be an awesome music video if Mayhem had a track with this background. Right? It'd be crazy. It'd be nuts.
Wait, what do you mean? Everything I say, I hope it gets like mashed and chopped and screwed.
You want me to do this for you, dog? I can make a whole track chopped and screwed Jason thing.
Bro, if
it happens, I mean. I'm gonna be boom. So, Marina, what do you think of the fights? Because I brought you on here not just as a fighter, but as an analyst. We got to talk about the fights because that's a big one. These last couple of nights of fightings were awesome. I think we definitely need to talk about the Ngannou fight because I feel like he's getting a lot of hype and praise, but I feel like everybody's forgetting the man hasn't won a fight after a second round. I don't think he's a 5-round fighter. I think guys like John, Cormier, Stipe, they'll piece him up because he's fighting guys with this bull rush technique. And for the most part, he's not fighting great wrestlers, minus Kane. Kane's a really good wrestler, but the years of abuse and fighting, his chin's not what it used to be.
Yeah,
So
I think I don't know. I think as soon as you get past a guy like that's knockout power, and like take away that confidence and take away that like his confidence in knocking you out, then it's pretty much your fight from there on out. And I think like as soon as you get the guy like that on the ground and you lay on him and you tire him out, like those are some big guys and that's a lot of muscle. So I think like they're just not built to go 5 rounds, you know.
The Derek Lewis fight was an awesome example. I think the Derek Lewis fight showed Francis isn't scared of getting knocked out. He's scared of being exhausted. And that's why once he was like, oh, shit, I can't knock this guy out like that, he got scared of being exhausted. So
Yeah,
this went to a 5 decision. Same with Stipe. That fight slowed down a lot on his end for 3 to 5 rounds. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, he didn't have the strike volume. He was very lucky those rounds were somewhat closer just with the little strikes he threw. I think if he fights Jones or DC, he doesn't have that elasticity in him. He doesn't have that endurance to keep going. If he doesn't get a 1st or 2nd round knockout, I don't think the guy's going to make it. I don't think he really should be able to make a run at the championship without beating Stipe, without beating DC, without beating Stipe or John. I think the JDS and the Kane fights were a money grab. He shouldn't. Those guys are at the end of their career. John beat guys going up in legendary status. We have to remember, he beat a 31-year-old Rampage Jackson, somebody that's not too old to be fighting. He beat Shogun, who was not even past 34 yet at the time. Lyoto Machida, fresh off some wins. Rashad, he's beating guys that were legends. I think Francis is beating guys on their way out or no names that you didn't know about until 2 months ago from Dana White's Contender Series, which is bullshit. I don't think if you can't beat Derek Lewis, bro, and Derek Lewis and you have awesome power together, you fought scared, man. I don't want to see him. I think it'd be a lame fight to have him fight Jones. I think it's.
I wish I could have such a simplistic view of mixed martial arts still.
His stat box is up. That's why I'm saying it.
Man, you're just making all these like static predictions. Like Ngannou is like some type of character on the screen, and he's not developing cardiovascular conditioning. He's not developing new wrestling techniques, and he's not learning or growing. You think he's just a static guy? I think that last fight proves that he's more dynamic and he keeps
last
learning.
Fight?
Yeah, I think that he definitely has grown as a fighter.
What
and
did he do his last fight?
Certainly, he has a 1 rep maximum type style at this stage in his career because that's what he kind of trained for, and he always finishes guys early. But if he doesn't, you're right, absolutely right. He's got a big gap in his armor because takedowns come, and he can get knocked out too because he's a heavyweight, right? This is the gamble. This is the gamble when you're a heavyweight, is that you can get knocked out a lot easier than a 55-pounder. It's just the reality of the situation. And Ngannou has been developing as a fighter for a long time, and I think he's coming into his era, regardless of everybody who wants to say this and that and his conditioning sucks and yada yada yada. Look, man, if he can touch the guy in the early rounds, I mean, that changes the fight. The first dude to land a really hard shot usually takes control of the fight after that. If you look back through all the fights, one good one is all it takes. Rafael Dos Anjos got punched in the nose one good time by Tony early in, and it threw his whole game off. An amazing fighter, but it's a gamble. You're playing the lottery. Every time that you get in the pocket and start putting them out there, you're taking a gamble that he can get you back. Now, in Ngannou's case, he's so large that the dudes that throw at him are effing large. So, yeah, there's the gamble. But I really feel like he's developing as a fighter because he's got good coaching and he's training, his weak points while, keep it. The big problem I heard about Ngannou, just, locally sourced information, is that he punches and kicks so hard that it's hard to spar with him. And it's hard for him to go light. And I know that kind of dude because he's an explosive athlete. And so it's like hard to like play at half speed. It's really difficult, So, I've heard they had trouble finding them sparring partners. But look, I feel like as far as his wrestling goes, it got a lot better. And his conditioning, it remains to be determined. Let's see when he has a good long one or when he gets up there to 5 rounds. By the time that he's going to challenge for a 5-round fight, championship fight, well, I believe that he'll be way different than this last fight. I'll tell you that much.
I'm sure his game plan will change for a 5-round fight, for sure.
For each fighter, because that's the other thing, Cameron, you were saying that was just a flawed argument, is that you're comparing Derek to, who? Why are you saying that because Ngannou had trouble with this guy, that he's going to have trouble with another guy who's a totally different style, different fighter, different body type, different chin, different single legs, different double legs,
Francis hasn't
different
changed
punches.
his fight style since the Stipe fight. He's had the same exact fight style.
I disagree. He has changed it slightly. He's added new techniques. You can see them that he didn't do before.
The same hooks. They're all hooks. All the same left hook.
Obviously, that's his money maker. You have your go-to moves, and that's his. And it works a lot of the times. Is everyone else going to figure that out? Yes. And he's developing. I don't think that he's a static athlete. I don't think he's done. I think Michael Jordan every day got up and fucking shot free throws until his fucking fingertips bled. I think that's how you get great. That's how you get great. And this guy's doing it. He's in the middle of it. Marina, no mercy, Coffman is doing the same thing out there in Ohio. It's what you do to become a better martial artist.
So, Marina, did you watch the Gaethje-Tony fight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you hear the part when when Gaethje said, I had to lose that fight, talking about his past fight that he lost, to win this fight. I had to lose that fight because my mentality was I'm going to do this, and it was broken, but nobody broke me yet. So they had to break that for me to fix it.
Who said that?
I like that you said that. You want to why?
Who said that?
Gaethje. Justin Gaethje said, I needed to lose to improve my game because if it wasn't broken, I wasn't going to fix it. Francis needs to lose again because his game is going to be broken by these high-level guys because when he fights high-level contenders, Stipe, he got – that fight wasn't really close. Some of those rounds could have been 10-8 and nobody would have been smiling.
I know, but you're looking at it through this weird prism where you're not getting it, is that Stipe has the solution to a dude who throws big hooks. He gets in, does work, gets out. He wore his arms out, right?
Yep.
He knew he was going to get tired. He wore his arms out. And then, look, after I wear your arms out, I could be Roy Jones Jr., my old white ass, because you just be slinging them, and I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. And if I got Vaseline on my face, the thing is going wink, 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 and you're never getting me. You're never getting a good one because your arms are sluggish, and now I can just move however I feel like. That's what happens. Stipe is a damn smart fighter, and that's why he'll go down as one of the greatest champions ever.
100%.
That's just the reality.
Yeah.
And so you talking I want to call him Nog. I want to call him Nagano. Yo, you knocking Nagano. Don't you ever disrespect my boy Francis.
I can't.
I really think he's developing, and you're just not saying.
Who's he going to beat for the title?
I don't know. Well, that's in the air every day, isn't it? I mean,
I don't think he's beating any of the guys that hold that. Any of the guys that could hold that heavyweight title. I don't think he's beating any of them. I want to see
Daniel Cormier is fucking getting in shape right now.
Daniel Cormier
is getting in shape right now.
Man,
that's what I'm saying. And so what? If he could beat up Cormier, I mean, that would be dope, man.
No, I don't think that fight's gonna be quick, or it's gonna be it's that ending.
Daniel Cormier is mad from that last loss, and he'll be fucking putting his hands brick to his face. Daniel Cormier will be like, man, a soldier He's going to be like this, and then when the punch comes, he's going to, and then, you know what I mean? He's going to do that Daniel Cormier smile. He's going to hop back with his mouthpiece all showing, where he looks like a teddy bear for a moment, right? Then he shakes his arms out, and he gets back to work. And then what? Oh, what? You running into me? Belly to belly suplex. He brought that shit out of his fucking old school bag of tricks, Daniel Cormier. That's what I'm imagining, Cameron. But, you know,
actual difference.
You don't want to do that? Fine. John Jones, fucking eat something, stop cutting weight, and fucking fight the big guy. That's a fun show. That's a fun show. We'll see and get huge. Get huge, John Jones.
You see him lately?
Huge as the USDA allows.
That's a grown man right there.
Oh, my, and then what? And then we're so happy.
You know what's going to happen? This is going to be a sad thing. DC is going to beat Ngannou, retire, and Ngannou and Jones are going to fight for the championship. Ngannou's going to lose. Jones is going to be the champion of the heavyweight division. Mark my words.
Listen, I feel like they should just give that man a belt, just like to walk around with, just all the time. Just like a fucking good guy belt. The MMA ambassador belt.
Oh, DC?
The smart science black guy Neil deGrasse Tyson of MMA. There we go.
Ooh, DC.
Maybe it says that's the belt.
You talking about DC or Jones?
Yes.
You want to see? You know, we need to get Jones. I'm not no felon yet. That needs to be the shirt. We need a Jones. I ain't no felon yet. And then we need a DC. I've never been a crackhead though. That would be two shirts we need. That was an iconic press conference.
Bro, get on the phone to China, bro. We'll put in an order of 10 million. No mercy branded shirts.
Yeah, Marina. So what do you think of the Claudia and Angela Hill fight? We talked about it a little bit, but Jason wasn't involved. I want to hear this from you now.
Bro, I can't believe that it's a sex fucking thing, Marina. Like you straight up have a sex nickname. That's like so 2020. That's so 2020. Hey, you know, interestingly enough, my nickname Mayhem is also a sexual term.
Oh, it is. Come on.
I just made that up.
Oh, okay. My nickname's Hellboy because of my ferocious right hand.
Hellboy? Why on earth is your nickname Hellboy? I let it go earlier. But Marina, don't you want to know why this guy has Hellboy tattooed on him?
So,
because there's already a Hellboy, Hansen.
I didn't know that. I don't fucking know. Anyways, when I was wrestling, I was also boxing with that coach that we had on earlier a while ago. Jason, I never uploaded the video because it was really bad. At that point, we had a lot of guys that were on our rival wrestling teams. They'd come out, we'd hang out, and we would box. And I was knocking dudes out. And just in fucking cornfields, shit like that, sort of called me Hellboy because I had a heavy right hand. And then it came to the Navy when my friend came up and we had a fight at my old Connecticut house. And I was over there and in the barracks rooms. And I have videos. I was knocking guys out there too. Not the best form boxing, but I have I put guys to sleep there.
So it was like no training partners. It was just like you guys were just fucking slugging it out. I'm imagining, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm imagining the deck of an aircraft carrier, right? A dude with long blonde hair, like fucking petting himself like this with a comb, right? And maybe some army pants, right? And then you're on the deck of the aircraft carrier, and you're just with headgear on, and you're boxing Cuba Gooding Jr. and knocking him the fuck out. Is that what happened?
No.
Did you knock out Cuba Gooding Jr. in a movie that I'm referencing that I don't know the name of?
Like that man no more.
Hey, Marina, are you knocking out dudes in the gym?
No.
You're not Amanda Nunez talks about that. She has a huge story about training with only guys in the gym for a long time.
Marina is knocking dudes out in the gym.
Marina's going to be the next Amanda Nunez.
She stops when they're hurt. That still counts, Marina.
Yeah, my bad.
Marina, that still counts as knocking dudes out of the gym. You're kind of being a jerk. I'm just going to say it. And I won't use the word, okay? But no mercy.
Never show no mercy.
No, Marina, I want to hear, what did you think of the Claudia and Angela Hill fight?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of people think like it was like so one-sided for Angela, and I honestly, I think it could have went either way, but I give it to Claudia. Like,
why?
I think the first round should have been a 10-8. I think the first round should have been a 10-8 round. The first round. She outstruck her 2 times full, and then she held her on the ground for the majority of the time. Not just to mention that, Angela didn't do much to solidify a win in her eyes for the 3rd round at all. She didn't really push the pace in the 3rd round.
I watched it again though, and I was watching when you also count in cage control and aggression and damage though, Angela did a lot more. So I don't know. It's hard to say because I didn't realize Angela's face, or not Angela, but Claudia's face is as bad as it was.
Yeah,
Like
that was
when
pretty bad.
you count in cage control and aggression and damage, which is all stuff they use to score also, not just punches landed, which it shouldn't just be punches landed.
No,
then
definitely.
you have to give it to Angela in that sense.
What for cage control? She really only controlled the cage on her way out. She wasn't trying to do any takedowns. It wasn't really for the clinch. When Claudia had her against the cage, it was survival mode and get the fuck out. That's what it was. There's very little strength.
She was dominant and coming forward a lot more and controlling the pace of the fight.
I think she got countered a lot that way though. I think Claudia lulled her in the 3rd round to this fake idea because Angela stopped punching down the center line. It was very weird. Her 2nd round, she did really good going down the center line, and then she started cutting a lot more, and she'd run right into those.
It was weird. It was weird. You don't know why she stopped doing that?
She ran into more hooks that way. She was getting hit more doing that.
Yeah, but they weren't straight fuckers that just blasted her head back.
Oh, I get
that happened, and that's why she suddenly became evasive and kicking and got to a slow start. Exactly what I said. Claudia started the fight and scored a big one.
Yeah, she did.
Early in that 1st round, I don't know, maybe in the middle. They felt each other out, and then one strike that I went,
Yeah, Claudia clocked her shit.
Right? And then Angela starts dancing, and she has the ability. She starts cutting angles and going this way and that way, and got countered quite a few times. Ran into him. The damage came from round 2 and 3 with this straight those long attacks that Angela was using. And Angela found her distance, and she has this wonky kickboxing style that's very funk, she does some strange kicks, and she comes from weird angles, and it's good, but Claudia was obviously prepared. Obviously. She knew. She danced away and did just enough to get the white girl knocked. There you go. Angela is not in nearly as much pain. Angela today, and Angela is not.
She's probably training already.
Yes, and Angela is not rebounding from a real big weight cut. Claudia is. Claudia right now, really, man, she really pushed herself to win that fight, and she did. I mean, she won. But you could tell, she cut weight. She was so musclehead. Did you see that?
She's jacked.
She only cuts from 130.
Wow.
Really?
All right. Well, still, 10 pounds is not much to me, but to you, it's
even for a girl. That's
think about it this way: it's what 8% of your body weight.
Yeah, but she's went on and said multiple times about how her cuts are always. You never see her miss weight. Her cuts have always.
Yeah.
She always is smiling in her bath, and her cuts. They seem to have their shit figured out with her cuts.
I wonder what she's eating and what is her strength training program.
Whatever it is, it's amazing because she's in top physical condition.
Yes, she went I don't know. I feel like I've seen her before, and she was not that jacked. She was not that explosive, and I think her gas tank was a little deeper. I think before because I think that's what happened. I know that's what happened when you put on muscle mass. You have that 1 rep maximum. That's why we got this Ngannou conversation that we just had. You're bigger, that punch that landed that probably kind of won the fight for her early it looked like a deadlift. It looked like a snatch. She's wha-bam! And just
all her energy in 1 rep.
Yes, that was a good one. And then later in the fight, Angela started pouring it on, and our girl Claudia was like, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, I'm still here. Oh, wait a minute. And if that 5-round fight, right? That's a whole different story, right?
Yeah, I think she would have lost those 5 rounds. I don't think she would have.
I know, but it's training differently. You can afford to be stronger and less cardio if you're only fighting 8 minutes.
You heard the
Right.
GSP thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
GSP only trains 25 minutes sparring whole time.
Yo, straight up, Marina Coffman right now chewing gum looks like D from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You ever get that? Tattooed D?
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's a
What?
show that I love. I'm sorry. It's a show.
You
that
like
I love.
Always Sunny? Why didn't you go on it? They're always having MMA fighters on it.
Nah. I mean,
Nah.
I never talked to Mac like that.
You said Chael's on there. I don't want that. All right.
Oh, he is? Good
Chael
for
went on
him.
there. Yeah, Chael went on. I think Chael's been on more than
Oh,
one.
hell yeah. Good for him. That's awesome. It's like, look, if you don't watch the show, watch it, Marina. You got time on your hands. We all do. And man, I'm trying to be like, don't take offense that you're D, because this guy is Charlie and I'm kind of a Mac. Yeah.
You're a Mac? You like milk steak?
I love milk steak.
You
So
animal?
yeah,
That sounds
that's hey,
horrible.
maybe you should reach out to them Brazilian girls. I'd like to take you on a training trip to go meet that girl. That'd be excellent opportunity for you at some
I
point.
just texted you asking to take me to Brazil.
Oh well, there you go. I guess we're all going to Brazil. now.
You're over here telling me I'm your student.
Yeah, but you're not even ready. I think that girl Claudia will piece you up. I think she would double leg you into the universe,
Part of a lion, bro.
round and pound your face off. I don't
You're
know.
not no mercy, Cameron.
I'm
You're not
Hellboy,
no
right?
mercy.
You're
You're
right.
not no mercy.
Cameron,
How many pro
bitch,
fights
made
you got?
Davila.
How many pro
Cameron,
fights you got?
bitch,
How many
mercy.
pro fights you got? How many pro fights you got? How many pro fights you got? I'll answer first.
Thug.
50.
Not a zilch.
How many do you have? Marina.
Oh.
None.
Nice. She's ready. I think she's ready. All right, now. Well, God bless America. This podcast is long. I love it. I can't believe this. You think that people are listening to this while they poop?
We've been on
Just-
almost an hour. Almost. Well, anyways, okay. We're going to end it pretty soon here. I just have a couple more questions for Marina, and then Jason and me got to end it on our note.
What?
Marina, when are you going to go on Twitter and stop saying you're the side boob queen? Because I don't think you can't
Never.
call yourself that.
I gave myself the official title.
Nice.
Give
You
yourself a
should get it
title.
tattooed on your stomach. Hey,
Right.
I feel like
Have Hellboy, I'm gonna get it.
nice. The side boob action, is that a reference to like you wear cut off t-shirts like arm
Man,
cut
look
off?
at the time in this bitch. Shit, we got.
You wear arm t-shirts, huh? I think that's pretty hot when chicks do that. They do like no arm t-shirt and then suddenly side boob. You're like,
Yeah. It's like oh, there's no cleavage, but wait.
right?
Marina's only here so we can get views.
That's a brutal thing to do to men, just so you know. Just cruising casually through a fish taco place with
I
some
don't know what you're
side boob.
talking about.
Where the
Man,
fuck did you get
I'd
fish
give
tacos
I'd give a
from?
man a heart attack.
Where the fuck did fish tacos come from?
You know, I'm just saying, you know, like sometimes.
Is that a
I
frequent
like to go-
food for you?
I think maybe I was traumatized by a side boob in a fish taco joint, and now
Mhm.
every time I see one, that song plays with the sad puppies in the arms of an angel. Thanks, bud.
Yeah. Okay, Marina. I'm gonna have to let you go. We'll have you on again soon. Me and Jason are gonna do the outro, and this is gonna cut this bitch in a second here, all right?
Did you have fun, Marina? Did you have a good time, Marina?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
always fun to chat with you guys.
Later, Marina.
God
Yeah.
bless you. She's the best, Marina Coffman.
All right.
We're lucky to have her as a friend.
We got a couple more minutes, Jason. We're gonna do a quick fire round. It's gonna be a new thing on every podcast. You have 5 seconds to answer every question I go through, all right?
First of all, how come we didn't play Call of Duty today?
Dog, I thought you were gonna play with my team last night. I texted you last night. I need a third. Last night.
Bud. Nah, bud. You said on Xbox Live,
I don't have Xbox Live.
wow, Mayhem Miller, I told you my passcode, and you said we're going to go live on Twitch, or I said Twitch. I said I'm going to go live on Twitch, but then you never gave me the invite to the game.
Jason, I'll read it to you right now. I said,
Nah, I don't care what it said, bro. I misunderstood you. Then fine. But we're gonna play Call of Duty, bro.
Oh, we're going to. I want Rampage on that shit
Practicing.
too. Because Rampage apparently pretty good.
Rampage is not playing with you.
Hey, I'm an MLG pro in this bitch. Wait, you're missing the quickfire round, Jason. This is supposed to be the quickfire round, dog.
This is the quickfire round.
God damn it. All
You
right,
won.
you ready?
Congratulations.
Okay, first question. Bengay, Tiger Bomb, or Vaseline? Go.
Tiger Bomb.
Okay. Hayabusa, Everlast, Fairtex, go.
Winning.
Which one? What are you bringing up?
Winning.
What's winning?
It's what you're not doing.
Oh, thanks, coach.
Next question.
Okay. Black Zillions, AKA, or fucking Black Zillions.
Mayhem Martial Arts.
Mayhem Martial Arts. That's the next one that's the level. All right, you can train with 3 of these people: Uriah Faber, Anderson Silva. GSP, go.
I already trained with Anderson.
Anderson, okay. Heavier hands: Rampage Jackson and Fedor Wanderlei.
Rampage Jackson left hook.
Rampage Jackson left hook.
Mm-hmm.
Best barbecue: North Carolina, Texas, or Kansas City?
North Carolina.
I feel like that was a biased answer.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Listen, Houston goes the fuck off, but it's a 5-second round. Got to go with the home base, baby. Fayetteville, North Carolina, represent.
Damn, he's
I
a
know,
dirty
look at
South
me. I
boy.
made it. I'm in outer space now,
Oh
North
my
Carolina.
God.
I made it. Y'all said I wasn't going nowhere.
God damn. Okay. Last question. Best Southern rapper: Ludacris, early Lil Wayne, Birdman. Go.
You said best
Birdman.
what?
Yeah.
No, best serving rappers? Wait,
Best Southern, Dirty South.
bro, you gotta enunciate. Have some
My
respect
bad.
for the English language.
I didn't go to college.
Nobody did.
Oh.
Well, nobody did who's not in crippling debt.
I'm in debt, but
All right, well, it's time to go to college, bro.
Lil Wayne, Birdman, Ludacris.
Well,
What's
look,
the
Lil
best?
Wayne is the greatest of all time because he said that I'm the greatest of all time, and everyone laughed at him. And then he went on to be like the.
You think Lil Wayne's better than M?
No, well, yeah, in a way, in his stylistic technique, the way he drags and draws and flips, metaphors and alliteration and clever wordplay. But Eminem is like a whole different style. He's
It's
like
a lyricist
in a different dimension. That dude runs Amazon. Like he has a filing cabinet of shit that rhymes, and it's so amazing.
Dude read a dictionary, he said. That was his childhood, reading a fucking dictionary.
I done that. Yeah,
How bored were you?
I did it for fun.
Yeah, all right, bro. We're gonna see who has a fucking 6 on my 3DS, all right? Wait.
Oh no, I'm terrible at Call of Duty. Let me just say that up front. That's why I want to play so bad, because I was so amped. I practiced all last night. I learned lumber back and forth.
You learned lumber?
I learned lumber. I know downtown. I know downtown pretty good, but the savages are always downtown. So you gotta really
I go prison,
left
baby.
and right, left and right, left and right, left
We
and
get
right.
locked up around here. We go to prison.
Gulag, forget it. Gulag, forget it, bro. I'll do 1v1 on anyone. They need to make that its own mode, bro.
They do have it its own mode. They always have it every time.
Where? Listen, I already trained in the Gulag enough.
Oh, you think you won?
Bro, it depends on what they throw me. You know what I mean? They throw me down a shotgun, not as good as if they throw me down like a 9 milli.
You want the Glock?
Oh, 45. 9 milli is my favorite.
Hey.
IRL and on the game. But then, that 50 cal, you gotta like pay attention. Desert ease, squeeze, and just make sure you got on the first one. Headshot, 1-shot kill. But the shotguns, you got to be like clever. Got to make sure that you're around the corner. I've been listening hard. I've been listening so hard.
Hey, look at my broke boy status. I don't even have another fucking ear. You think I sound whore anybody?
I'll send you some. That you can use.
Dog, you ain't gotta send me nothing. Just let me go 4 rounds with you, dog. Just let me go one.
No, I mean, I'll send you a headset so that way we can communicate. And you can hear both ways. You can hear AC/DC. You get what I'm saying, Cameron?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't doubt that you're a much better Call of Duty player than me. So I need your help. But I'm really good at pointing out the enemies. Really good at ordnance.
Yeah, we'll get set up.
I'm always the demolition man. I got
So,
C4 2-pack. I got rocket launcher on my back.
oh, you're a cuck. You're a piece of shit, dude. You're that
Nah,
guy.
man. Listen. The strategy is that we need this rocket. We need one rocket just to fuck somebody up inside the building. Shoot in that damn building.
Asshole.
Just to soften everybody's shields up, and then and you guys run in now, because I already set up on the outside. Now we took the building.
I'll play a little different. We play Big Brother Operations. I'll be a sniper for my two guys to run in. We'll hit guys really quick, get the fuck out. Military
You got sniping skills then. All right, cool.
That's what I run. Either way, though, last couple seconds of the podcast. Jason, what's the quote of, Jason Mayhem Miller. It's the quote of the fucking day.
Just call him Mayhem.
Coach Mayhem.
You want a real quote of the day? Or
We're
you
doing
want a bootleg one? We're going to have to edit it because now I got to find it. I didn't know you were going to do this, kid.
No. Don't give me a quote of the day that's going to help you with training. I want something that's going to help that Coach Mayhem's going to tell me today for my training that everybody else can get for free.
Do what I say.
Not as I do.
Do as I say. Because you're not doing it.
Do as I say.
You're only going to get out the effort that you put in, bro. You're only going to be a no mercy Coffman where people know you and you're kicking ass on an international scale if you do the work, dude. And I know that you're not training every day. You're playing Call of Duty way too much.
I play Call of Duty at night, train in the mornings.
Play it after you get your training.
Yeah, I've been getting my training in, man.
Yeah, every day?
I got my jump rope in here and I finally shortened it so I don't hit the ceiling. Yeah, I've been training.
Right.
I tried. Hey, man, I don't want to go in sparring and get my ass.
Have you done the neck exercises?
Yes, those fucking.
Have you done the jump rope for 30 minutes yet?
No, not 30 minutes straight. I just do 3 5s. 5 minutes. 3 minutes straight.
Okay. Do you think that you're ready to move up?
To 30 minutes straight?
No.
To move up to what?
30 minutes straight.
Oh, I can try today. I haven't done it today because I was doing this and I woke up late. But yeah, I can do it right after this. The neck exercises suck. Those things get you dizzy as fuck hella quick, especially the side to side.
Give you a headache. Will give you a headache.
They do. They
Good.
up a little bit.
So what? Do it again. You know what I mean? Every day. And then your neck's strong. You know, we're gonna prevent injury this way.
Okay.
Rest
Well,
of the workout program I'm gonna furnish for you, but we got to get after it, bud.
so, and for all the viewers that don't know, this is the shitty part of being a fighter in training or just trained to be a fighter. There's a lot behind the scenes. If you don't eat right, you're fucked, basically. You can't just go to the gym and that's all you do, or you can't just do sessions with your coach and that's it. There's more behind the scenes. You're wasting everybody's time and money if you want to come to the sessions and only do those workouts and then leave and go home. You got to do stuff on your own time if you want to actually progress in the sport.
Man,
so I'm learning it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. See, you asked me for the quote and you gave the quote right there. Way to go, Cameron. Good job on your podcast, bud.
Thanks, bro.
I'm stoked to be a part of it, and I have fun almost every time. The podcast is fun. Training is hard.
Check mayhemmartialarts.com.
Thanks, bud.